Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be reviewing the new Cosmetics Soft Spoken Velvet Lip Creams. I have all 5 beautiful shades here to swatch and review. I'm so excited to share my thoughts with you because guys, I think you are going to love this formula. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and hop right into the review. Alright, so here we have the beautiful new formula from Cosmetics, the Soft Spoken Velvet Lip Creams. These go for $24 USD. It comes in 5 beautiful shades and these were made in Korea, and I mentioned that because I see a pattern and we'll get into that when I talk about the formula, but I kind of just want to read off the little pamphlet and explain what is claiming for these new velvet lip cream. So it says our scrumptious matte lip cream delivers plush softness in a lightweight whip texture, leaving a velvety finish as soft as a cloud. Formulated with nourishing ingredients, this luxurious cream is coupled with a contoured lip-hugging doe foot applicator to glide effortlessly in one even swipe. So it has a blurring formula for ultra smooth, soft focus lip color and finish. Pigmented payoff allows seamless coverage with no harsh lip lines, cruelty-free, vegan, hyperallergenic. So literally everything on this little pamphlet, I 100% agree with their claims. This is a really beautiful soft matte lip cream. As you can see, I'm wearing the shade Petal on my lips right now, which, spoiler alert, is my favorite shade out of the 5. I think all 5 shades are so pretty, so wearable, but I think Petal would have to be my favorite. But yeah, everything I would have to agree. It's very soft, very blotted, it's very lightweight, it's a little bit thicker, but it gives you that blotted look, which is so pretty, and it's not drying at all. And this is really just my type of formula. You guys know I really love a soft lip line. I don't really like to define my lip line, and this type of formula is perfect for that. And you will see this formula a lot in more Asian beauty brands, which I'm going to compare to some of my favorites. I really want to talk about the applicator though before I compare some formulas. The applicator is just game changer to me, seriously. So I believe she created the doe foot applicator to mimic your finger like you were to blot it out, and I can see the work that was put into this applicator because you guys may know when I do apply my lip products, I always go in with a lip brush. I can never be so precise with the applicator on a liquid lipstick. Even if it is in a tear shape where it is a bit pointy and you can be precise, I always have to go in with a lip brush. That's just how it's always been with me. I'm just not good with applying my lip products, and I feel like with a brush you can really soften out the edges, but with this applicator, guys, I don't need to go in with a brush. I swatched all 5 of the shades for you guys today, and all of the application I did not use a brush, and for me that's really major because, you know, I guess that's one less brush I need to wash. It doesn't pick up too much product either, and you can see there's like a slight curve, so it really does hug onto your lips and it just applies the right amount on your lips. I'm a really big fan of the applicator. I'm a really big fan of the formula. It's just a really great blotted matte velvet lip cream. It is still gonna transfer slightly, so it's not gonna dry down completely like a liquid lipstick would, so that's where the lip cream aspect comes in. It's still very comfortable. It doesn't emphasize the lines on my lips. It's just really smooth, buttery, pigmented to apply. I mean, how else can I describe it? It might have to be my favorite lip formula from Cosmetics now because this is just so up my alley, guys. Like this, you guys know I'm all about a soft, matte, blotted, blurred out lip line type of look, and this is the formula for that. So with that being said, I do want to compare it to some other formulas so you guys can get more of an idea of what it's like in case you do have some of these formulas that I have. I'm sure if you guys have tried a lot of K-Beauty and some of their matte lip creams, it might be similar, but I haven't tried that many K-Beauty brands because I am cruelty free, so I'll compare to what I have and hopefully this can, you know, give you a better idea. So what first came into my mind was the Flower Nose Cloud Lip Creams. I think these are very similar. I would say for the Flower Nose one, this gives me a little bit more softer and blotted look. The M Cosmetics one already looks so soft and blotted, but I feel like the Flower Nose just takes an extra notch. It's very, very blotted and soft looking, and it's also really similar to the Kaleidos Cloud Lab lip creams. I think the Kaleidos one is just a little bit more leaning to the liquid lipstick side, so it does dry down a little bit more matte, and you will see less transfer with this. And the last formula I want to compare it to is the Unleashia Hug Velvet Tint. The Unleashia one is not as whipped and thick. The Unleashia one is a little bit thinner. So again, if you find this formula a little bit too thick, maybe the Unleashia one would be a better option. But again, it's going to give you a very similar soft blotted finish. And as you can see, all the brands that I compared it to are Asian beauty brands, so you can see that this is a really popular formula. So even though I do have some similar formulas in my collection, I still think this is a really nice addition to my collection. I think the shades are so pretty, they're so romantic. M Cosmetics is just a romantic brand, and I just love that romantic style of makeup. So the colors they came out with are really, really pretty, and I think they will suit a wide range of skin tones. So with that being said, let me break down each of the shades and you guys can see what it looks like against my skin tone. So the first shade we have here is called Whisper, and this is described to be a soft nude, which I would completely agree. I think it's such a beautiful everyday shade, and out of all five, this one is definitely going to be the most nude, the most subtle. So if that is up your alley, then Whisper definitely would be your shade to choose. Next we have the shade Petal, which is described to be a true rose, and like I mentioned before, that this is my favorite shade out of the five. On me, it's a really nice, soft, pinky nude, and I just love this type of lip color. It's just, I love a good pink lip, and this one out of the five is going to be your go-to pink. Next up we have the shade Tender, which is described to be a terracotta rose, which is such a perfect description because you see some shifts of like terracotta and that orangey base, but then it also has hints of like a slight rosy pink, so it's a good mixture of both. Then we have the shade Intuition, which is described to be a soft plum. Again, perfect description. It's like a really nice berry mauve, but it's not too deep. Like, it's not like a vampy lip. It's a very softer version of that, so that makes it so much more wearable. And lastly, we have the shade Manifest, which is described to be a toasted pumpkin. This one is probably going to be the most brightest out of all, but it still has like a muted aspect to it. It definitely is giving me Faded Clementine vibe, which I will do some comparisons for you so you can see them side by side. Just in case you don't really care too much about formula in this case, and you just want to see the shades side by side. So I do see a lot of Faded Clementine from Manifest. Alright, so those were all five of the beautiful soft-spoken velvet lip cream swatch. Be sure to let me know your favorite shade out of the five down below in the comments. Before we wrap up on today's video, I do want to show you guys a quick wear test. So I'm going to wear this throughout the day. I will be going out today as well, so I'm going to wear it for the majority of the day. Right now it's around 11 a.m. so wear it for the day. I'll show you guys a wear test and how easy it is to touch up, so you guys can get a better idea of how long it will last throughout the day, because I think that's also really important. Alright, so currently it's around 11:40. I just finished filming the review section, so I was talking for a little bit, but pretty much this is a fresh application. I got my nails done. I'm super oily, but this is the lip color. I've only drank water, so you can see there's a lot of transfer on the straw, but I think it's lasting pretty well. I think it looks pretty good, but I'm gonna head home, have some dinner, and then we'll see the real test. But I don't think I will touch up, so no touch-ups today. Alright, so as you can tell, I'm back at home, had dinner. This is what the lip is looking like after I've eaten. I feel like it's pretty good. Like, it stayed on pretty well. I feel like it leaves a nice finish on my lips. My lips don't look dull. I'm pretty happy with it. So that lasted pretty much the entire day. So I'm pretty impressed. So yeah, that's
the wear test.
So yeah guys, that was everything for today's review and lip swatch video. I hope you guys found it helpful. Again, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know your favorite shade. Are you guys going to be picking this up? So yeah, with that being said guys, thank you so much for watching as always. If you guys did enjoy this video and you found it helpful, if you could give the video a thumbs up for me, it really does help me and my channel out a lot. I love you, and I'll go ahead and see you guys in my next video. Bye!